Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. Yesterday on the update, towards the end I mentioned that I was curious about other programs people are on for post-op care. It seems there's as many programs as there are surgeons performing weight loss surgery, so it might be kind of interesting to see what everybody else is doing. The program that I'm using was developed by Northwest Medical Center, where I had my surgery here in Tucson. And also through my doctor, Dr. Patrick Chason. This is the patient education handbook that we're given once we get an actual surgical date. They assign us to an education class to go learn more about the surgery and to learn more about their expectations for your adherence to the program, and also handy tips on stuff you'll need to know both before, during your hospital stay, and then after care. But basically this big old notebook boils down to what they call the 4 rules, and it must be pretty important because they include the 4 rules in this handbook probably about 6 times. I think I saw it in there. So they're pretty simple, they're pretty basic. Like I said, I'm real curious to know what other people, what kind of programs you guys are following. I'm not saying one is better than the other, I'm just curious. So here we go. Rule 1 is protein first. Pretty self-explanatory. Rule 1 says that you should eat protein first at every meal, with at least 50% of your meal consisting of protein. Only after you finish the protein are you allowed to have a vegetable, and then after that would be fruit. Starches basically are no-no on this program. So that would be rule number 1. So let's move on to rule number 2 is drink water at least 64 ounces a day. Not tea or soda, coffee or juice. You are allowed to have a cup of decaffeinated coffee or decaffeinated tea in the morning. Caffeine is the big no-no because it triggers a snacking response. You're not allowed to have soda because that also triggers a snack response. When I initially started researching weight loss surgery, I thought you weren't allowed to have soda because it would cause your stomach to rupture, or your newly modified stomach to rupture. But that's not the case at all. Apparently they're just afraid it's going to trigger you to start snacking on chips or popcorn or whatever. But rule number 2 states 64 ounces of water a day, Crystal Light, sugar-free, Kool-Aid, sugar-free Hawaiian Punch, sugar-free drinks, non-carbonated drinks are fine. But yeah, you're not allowed to have soda, you're not allowed to have coffee or caffeinated tea. Rule number 3 is exercise. Here again, pretty simple. It says your daily exercising goal should be 60 minutes a day. You can break that down to 30 minutes in the morning, 30 minutes at night. As long as you're doing something exercise related at 60 minutes a day. And they are aware that for people fresh out of surgery, and also hey, we're all big out of shape people, so it might take us a little while to work up to 60 minutes a day. But yeah, that's what they require is 60 minutes a day of exercise. All they ask is you try to move a little more every day, and that seems pretty reasonable. So that takes care of rule number 3. Let's take a look at let me know when the camera's back. It is back on? Oh, jeez. Rule number 4 is no snacking. that's pretty much cut and dried right there. No snacking. They consider snacking anything flavorful or containing calories between meals. So I know it seems kind of hardcore, but even a glass of Crystal Light in between lunch and dinner is considered a snack. Hey, I'll be the first to admit I'll reach for a Crystal Light as a snack, before I would reach for something I shouldn't have. The Crystal Light is, there's no calories, there's no carbs or anything like that. But again, they're afraid of any kind of flavorful beverage would trigger a snack response. So it's a lot of reconditioning your the way you think about food, and kind of reconditioning yourself to really listen to what your body's telling you. It might say, hey, I'm hungry, but maybe you're not really hungry. Maybe you're just bored, or you're agitated, or under a lot of pressure, or something like that. But like I said, I'll be the first to admit that yeah, I do drink Crystal Light in between meals, or I'll have a Hawaiian sugar-free Hawaiian Punch during a movie if I'm sitting around watching a movie at night. But I figure it's better to do that than to give in and go make a bag of microwave popcorn or something. So again, those are the 4 rules that I've been given to live by. My wife has been given to live by now, and anybody else who has had the surgery with Northwest Medical Center here in Tucson. But that's about it. I mean, like I said, I'm not really saying that one program is better than the other. I was just really curious to what everybody else was doing out there. So if you want to post a video response, or just leave a comment and let me know what you're doing, I think we all might learn a little something, and just doesn't hurt to see what our neighbors are up to. So that should do it for now. Thanks, and have a great day.